booted away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Buying some time right. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap to Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. Will muster a little down to the 30. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll throw again. Nix. Completed over the middle. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. He rolls to his right. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Nix to throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Guarding by his back, Dobbins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Here's Hampton, open the drive. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Yards on the play. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Crowd right.
On 3rd down, Herbert. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation.
formation.
The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Mix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing here, Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. He dodged the tackle, and he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 17. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Again on second and 10. Nix. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
And it's third down.
On third down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
He's got it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Dobbins goes up and over for the touchdown. The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. Escapes a defender. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Headed out right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. He's looking deep once again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. On the return, here's Mims. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Buccaneers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first and 10, here's Nix. On the move, headed right. The Chargers get home, and they drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Buying some time right. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it sets up second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Chased out to his right. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Brought in. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, That offense delivers.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Makes the tackle. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers took the second half with some needed points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Cut out left. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, it's Nix. He rolls to his right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Once more, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll throw again. Nix bails out of the pocket quick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone on first. And has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and a yard at the 9-yard line.
On second down, here's Dobbins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Nick's trying to sneak it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. This time looking to throw. Forced out to his right. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Nick's from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Keeps away from one. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers losing by 7. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Lion. Baylor Tiger. Set.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
21.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
2nd and 6. At the Broncos.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Running in the red zone. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he gets him the touchdown. Now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And this is gone. Oh, he gets some 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Chargers 22, Broncos 21. To kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They take the handoff. Now Nix. Mims with the grab. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
Nix off the play action. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Chase down to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll run for this. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
If you're D coordinator, heck, if you're the defense, that is just so unfair. You load the box, you try to jump the snap, you do anything you can to stop it, but a lot of times these fullbacks, and this guy in particular, just moves that pile.
Buying some time right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Forced out to his right. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronc. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Complete to Mims. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Broncos.
So the read here, and this is Dobbins. He dodged the tackle. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. We're through one on Monday Night Prime Time. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Dobbins is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Right, 80.
Burrow from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go.
First down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Fights his way through a tackle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gain of 14. First down, Bengals.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Williams now on first and 10. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, it's Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once more, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Nix to throw again. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
32-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now. 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. Makes the catch. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point try now from Lutz. extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready?
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
He's back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Ready?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 12, 180. Wait, hot. 11. Stop.
Looking to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It is caught left side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Get set. Big 13. Big 13.
Throwing is Burrow. That's caught by Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
Bengals first down.
Here we go, here we go.
A gain of 14.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11, 11, 11.
Back now, pressure coming. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 13 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Here we go. Right 80.
Running back motions right. Here he goes, third and long. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And on fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Play action with Nix. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broncos tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. He's got a man left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Gun. 11, Tom. Right 80. Right high.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth.
I'm one, right?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
11. Here we go. Right, 80. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals
11, Thomas.
first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shot.
Burrow on first down. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Gotta go.
Offense up to the line fast.
16 more yards. Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Taken in by Williams outright. Nice run across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, kid. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
The big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Cut out left. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Nix. Has him on a quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 32. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He rolls to his right. Defender knocks it free. Incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Has it down close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a look for Nix. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. They go play action with Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one complete to Smith. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Hurts goes right back to Smith again. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Nick's going to keep this himself. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. A pick-6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle in and play their game and defend that advantage.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So left side, it's complete. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's good for Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. Side, and it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
22 yards. First down, Broncos.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the air with Nix. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. To the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on it.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders, it's not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Zach Ball. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They're going. It's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Lutz with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away. He
is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get him back. I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's Nix. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Off the play fake, Nix. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Nix to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And a round is on here in this first half. Seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there.
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, fine, do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scout
right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to make the disco jam. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Now, here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give her a good shot on my cache. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, them treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and lots, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock shock, cause this is it. Run it down, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it. That we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it. Just beat in the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and then honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to it, shut it down. Working for it, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now We go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. No, nobody need an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. I'm a die about. I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that micro route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe it out more than I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. But there's don't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running up the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give him the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team.
Yeah. Please out.
Yo, man.
Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating on glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah. Tryna give me some more on our pack. This ain't I'm talking down on glitz out like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and these 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating no glitz, I most want it.
sports coverage of the NFL International Series. Brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from North London. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Play action now for Fields. On the run to the right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to be third down.
Angel. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast when you hear every coach and player harp on it in the press interviews and in the conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
24-yard line.
Taking the read, this is Fields. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another Jets first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
You got to, right.
They go play action with Fields. He'll run again.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action now. It's Nix. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Folks' extra point is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folks to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We are through one. 14-7 is our score. More from the International Series in London after this. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is the Pro Bowl safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
On the option, here's Hall. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Singleton on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's got his big tight end, Rucker. And the Jets going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here we go.
Fields now. Flush to his right. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Touchdown. Out is Polk to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses down. Not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth downs looming. Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he is gonna have a Broncos first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Hold on a second. Ready. Ready. Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Hold on a second. Ready. Ready.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Hold on a second.
Nix from the gun on 4th down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? On 4th down, here's Nix. That's taken in. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Hold on a second. Ready. Ready. Chill. Away. Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got it at the 3. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.